Hola everyone. Well, today I was planning on talking about my passive trades, but like I'm sure most of you already know, this crypto space moves quickly, and when you're a YouTuber, you have to be able to go with the flow and sometimes switch gears at the last minute. So rather than going deeper into my passive trades, I want to talk about a few new hypes that hit my wallet, or actually one new hype that hit my wallet, and give you updates on the hypes or so-called hypes that I'm already in, and more importantly give you some important updates. Now before we go on and get into the risky stuff, let's go over an important update from CASHFX. I'm sure some of you have already seen this, but I figured it was important to showcase here only because some people send emails from platforms directly to their junk folder because they don't want to be bothered seeing them. We get a lot of emails, I get it, but some are important to read. So this email came from CASHFX on March 5th, and basically it was called Important Security Notice, and it goes into telling us that there's a scam that's circulating on the internet and they just don't want their members to fall victim to these false companies or claims or even requests. So it goes into that CASHFX has grown rapidly, gained tremendous global attention, which of course means that scammers are aware of CASHFX and that they have set their sights on attacking or attempting to trick members. This is a bit of a lengthy email today, but please, for your own protection, read this email in its entirety. So I'm not going to cover every single line in here. I suggest that if you are in CASHFX, if you haven't received this, double check your spam folder or your junk folder and see if you can find it there. But basically, the whole gist of the email is that basically there's false social media groups that are coming up. One is like imitating the power team. One is imitating CASHFX corporate. So basically it's so important to make sure that you have the official CASHFX group, social media group. So they suggest here that you check with your sponsor, who would be me if you signed up under me, or anyone else, whoever you signed up. Go up to that upline and make sure that you get from them the correct social media group link. Also, I guess apparently there's been an email that has been circulating, and the email is basically saying that they can't process a withdrawal until your account verification upgrade is completed, so that they're giving you instructions and basically want you to disable, I think it is, your 2FA. Let's just go down here. We believe that some of our customer accounts have had time receiving confirmation code. We are working on upgrading our system. We need you to log into your CASHFX account and disable your 2FA. Yeah, right after you have successfully logged in, and you will receive an email from us when to reactivate your 2FA right after the system is upgraded. So again, this is false. This email down here, dear customer, is not from the official CASHFX team or corporate team. So just be extra vigilant when receiving these emails. I always go and double check who the email was sent from and make sure that this is an official link to the CASHFX or whatever group that I'm getting the email from. I just make sure that it is the official email. I try to keep track of that. I try to keep track of the support email. So it goes on to say that unfortunately we live in a world where scams have become all too common, but we believe that if we all work together and keep each other informed that these types of scams, that we can basically help protect our CASHFX family, which is so true. So it does suggest that you verify your URL and that it's the official URL when logging in. The other thing that I do is once I get a platform that's going to be around for a while, I actually bookmark the official link so that there's no chance that I'll get a dirty link, let's call it. And also they're suggesting that you use a strong, unique password. Of course, never reuse passwords on multiple accounts or even on other platforms. Don't use a password that you use on a Hyip in something like CASHFX. Also, try to make it unique. Add numbers, capitals, unique characters. All of that helps to make a more stronger password. Also, enable 2FA login, definitely. And other than your username, email, member ID, CASHFX Corporate will never ask you any personal or access information about your account. So please do not provide this information to anyone claiming to be CASHFX Corporate unless it's done through the internal CASHFX customer support ticket system. So that's pretty well it for the update on CASHFX. And of course, there's lots of other good things happening with CASHFX. I'm not going to go into them in this video, but I will probably do a video next week on that. So just stay safe, everyone. Be extra vigilant. Now, many of you know I got into 2 Hypes recently. One was eProfit Hub, first on the 23rd of February, I think it was, and it already feels like ages ago. And the EXWAY I got in on the 27th of February. Both of these offered a 6% daily return. So it basically meant that I would break even on day 17. So that means March 10th for eProfit Hub, I'll break even, and March 14th for EXWAY. Now, those are, many days away. That's what? 4 days away for eProfit Hub and 8 days away for EXWAY. Those days in crypto is a long time away. But there's still a good chance that I could break even and even make profit on these. Now, there was a little glitch with EXWAY on Sunday, apparently a DDoS attack, but I immediately took down my links, and since then I haven't been sharing them again. But since then, everything has been working smoothly on the platform, and I've gotten paid from both of these platforms almost instantly. But I'm still not going to share my links, and the main reason for EXWAY was because of that hiccup on Sunday. And for eProfit Hub, it's only because they're starting to offer these bonuses. I remember in the early days of my crypto journey when platforms offered bonuses, extra percentages if you bought in on this day, or if you do it over the next week, we'll offer you this and that. It was a red flag because it was always, or at least it seemed like it was always a last-ditch attempt for the platform to grab some money. Of course, this may not be true, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. So for now, I'm not sharing my links for either one of these. And I am in, as you see, I am still in both of these platforms, and we'll ride them out obviously till the end, hoping that I not only make my initial deposit back, but also profit. And I'll keep playing with these for as long as they go, But it got me thinking I should start looking for something else just to keep my accounts bringing in the same amount every day. If these are red flags and those red flags come to fruition, then I better have something to replace that income. So before we check out the new Hyip that I jumped into, let's just jump onto these platforms in my current portfolio and either reinvest or take money off that platform, depending on, of course, which platform it is. First, let's run over to my passive trades. So if you recall, in my earlier videos this week, I reinvested $300 of basically new money into this platform from money that I earned on other platforms. So this $300 investment, my plan was to initially invest it, reinvest it all week long, the next week take off, and then the next week reinvest, and then the next week take off again. But in my last video, I mentioned that I was actually thinking about just reinvesting and see where that can take me. So I have committed to reinvesting, and I thought to myself, you know, how far can it actually take me? So I decided to bring up a compounding calendar or calculator, and then I made sure it was a daily compounding calculator, and I just played around with the numbers just to see what I would come up with. So I found this compounding calculator online. It's from cryptocoingrowth.com. I don't know how accurate. I haven't actually calculated it, say, in an Excel sheet, but I figured this would give me a roundabout idea. So my initial purchase amount for my passive trades was $300, and I think I did that on Monday. My daily interest rate is 1%. I know we can earn up to 1.25%, but on average, Monday through Friday, I earn about 1% daily. Length of term, well, the term for each ad contract that we purchase in my passive trade runs for 120 days. So every $5 ad pack runs for 120 days. So I put that in here as 120. And then also I decided I just want to reinvest 100% of it. This is already gravy or fun money, because this $300 is what I made in profit on another platform. So really, if I were to reinvest this for 120 days or 365 days, and at 350 days this platform went away, yeah, it would really suck. But again, I've only invested $300 of free money, so I haven't lost anything really. So I've decided to do a daily reinvest, and of course not include weekends, because we only earn Monday through Friday. So here you can see, again, my investment is $300. I earn an average of 1% Monday through Friday for the term of 120 days, and I completely reinvest 100% of whatever profit I make each day back onto the platform. And that would mean that my $300 could turn into $989 roughly by August 20th. Now, of course, the 120 days doesn't take into account weekends, so this is really just a rough guesstimate. But what I love about this is you have to think that each $5 ad pack that you purchase, so say I have $10 on the platform today that I can reinvest, I can buy 2 ad packs. Those 2 ad packs as of today run for 120 days. So really, when my initial $300 and reinvesting daily ends on August 20th, that $989, my principal now on the platform, this is earning me now, I can get 1% daily on this for not 120 days. Oh, how do you explain this? Basically, the last day, so on the 120th day, I still would have reinvested into ad packs, and those ad packs will run for 120 days. So even though I am I'm growing my principal this way, it's not only going to be for 120 days. It's going to go on for much longer, because each ad pack runs for 120 days from the day that you purchase. Now remember, this, in my book, this to me is a good investment, and it's a good thing for me to do. This is all fun money. I am not a financial advisor. What I am doing is no guarantee that I will make profit, and if you follow me, there's no guarantee that you will make profit as well. I am just sharing my journey of how I'm turning small stacks of Bitcoin into larger stacks. With all of these platforms, even though some are considered safer than others, crypto in general is risky, and these platforms can be here today and gone tomorrow. I only invest fun money. Money I am willing to risk. Money that I'm willing to lose. Of course, I don't want to lose it, but I only deposit gambling money, let's call it, into any of these platforms, and never invest money that you need for rent, for mortgage, for food, etc. You know, I always do the litmus test, and I say this many times, and I suggest that you guys do the same. Just ask yourself, if I deposit this money today and this platform is gone tomorrow, how will I feel? If your plan was to take the risk and forex your money because you needed that for rent, then that's not going to feel good. But if you say to yourself, it's just like playing the lotto, and you can't win if you don't play. Maybe the next one will be the winner. Then that's fun money, and then we can have fun playing with these platforms. I know the risk and have done my research, but everybody is different. Everybody's situation is different. So we all have to do what's right for our own individual situation. But enough on that. Let's just go ahead, do some reinvesting, see what I have in my online wallet on my passive trades, and then we'll get those platinum ad packs purchased and get them working for me. Okay, and here we are logged into my passive trades. As you can see, I have $14.74 in my wallet. But this wallet, let's just double check if I have anything in my platinum ad packs that I can add to my wallet. So if we go to my platinum ad packs, you can see that, you know, sometimes twice a day and almost every day, I've been reinvesting whatever's sitting there on the platform. So I have a little bit of a balance here that I can take over. So I'm just going to say transfer to wallet, say okay. And now when we go to my main dashboard again, that 14 whatever is now 18.24. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase some more premium ad packs. So, or platinum ad packs, sorry. Buy platinum ad packs. And I have $18 sitting there, so I can basically buy 3 ad packs. Purchase, because each ad pack is $5. So I have $3.24 sitting there. Tomorrow when I have my wallet balance built up again, I can buy a few more ad packs. So that's pretty well it for my passive trade. So let's jump over to Soft Trade AI. So I got into this platform on February 5th, and if you recall, I have 2 $500 deposits earning me 4% per day Monday through Friday. So far they're 59%, as you can see here, and 47% the way through. Okay, let's just go ahead and get this Bitcoin off the platform as well. I should have about over 40, at least over 40. I think I was a little early taking my withdrawal off yesterday, so I might even have 60. Now, another important thing to note here, there's been some updates with regards to this platform. It seems like withdrawals are taking many more minutes than it did before. Comparatively, like early on, it was like 5 minutes, and then it was 15 to 20 minute time frame. And now Ryan put out a notice saying that they can take anywhere from 8 to 20 hours. Now, my withdrawals yesterday, they took about, let me think about it, about 6 hours. So I guess it's a little better than what he's quoting as 8 to 20. But these are all manual withdrawals, so I guess we just have to be patient with what it is right now. And of course, it's probably because the number of members is growing steadily on this platform, so that could be another reason why it's starting to take so long. But Ryan claimed on Facebook group, he put out an update the other day, and he claimed that in the past 1 week, the whole market has been affected by the turmoil turmoil due to coronavirus, and to make sure that it not impact us, he actually wants to put a limit on the amount that we can withdraw. So starting now to the 23rd of March, withdrawals are capped out at $1,000 per day. He also mentioned that they will be deleting the Telegram group and only maintaining the Facebook group. He didn't mention why, but we know there's been a few scamming attempts on the Telegram group, so personally, I don't mind if this group disappears. The limit on the withdrawals doesn't affect me, but I'm sure some people have put large amounts into this platform, and even with referral commissions, I'm sure some people can easily hit that withdrawal limit. I have mixed feelings on this. Ryan says it's for a short term. He says by March 23rd, everything will be back to normal. I really believe Ryan has something here, meaning a great platform that could go for a very long time, but trust has to be built in this space. The millionaire roadmap could be a money grab. The limit on withdrawals could be so money stays on the platform, on the dashboards. You know, money on the dashboard isn't money in our wallet, but it's so hard to say. I mean, this could be an elaborate plan to walk away. With the momentum behind this program, if I was Ryan, I would let this thing grow 5 times larger, hire a team to manage it, hire more experienced traders to work either alongside him or work for him, and then live off the deposits of other people's and continue to grow investor pool and continue to grow the company and live off those increasing deposits for the rest of your life. It would be a dream come true for many of us. We all know, or at least most of us know, that it's possible to make quick trades and scalp 60% and sometimes even 310% or more in just a 3-minute trade. When you are in that flow, you can see how easy it is to turn crazy percentages or turn your cash into crazy percentages. If you promise people 4% of that daily, just imagine what you could do with the rest. He has a lifetime opportunity here, a community backing the program, and if he can just keep paying and living up to his word, this could go far. I'm torn as to whether or not to keep my link up. I think for now I'm going to take it down. Let me just be clear though, I haven't had any issues with this platform. I've gotten all my payouts like clockwork, but I would hate for a newbie to invest in this platform at this stage with so many opportunities like the millionaire or pathway to millionaire, and then you know, it just, I don't know, I just get the feeling that if someone's new to this space and they get drawn in by the hype, that they're going to invest a lot, and then if this is a elaborate plan to take our money, then they have no chance of making ROI. Like I said, I'm already, 59%, 47% the way through my plans. So I have a good chance, you know, if this can go till March 23rd or longer, I have a good chance of making ROI. And of course, with referrals, I definitely do. But I just don't want to share my link at this point and get somebody new into it that's not aware of these warning signs. And again, that doesn't mean that in a couple of weeks, when things feel differently, I can share my link again. But for now, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Okay, and I think we're pretty well at the point where I can reveal the new hype that I went into. Now, this hype in particular was something that I liked from the very beginning. And you know when you get that gut feeling about something, you don't know why, you really haven't looked at it that long or researched it that deeply, but you just are immediately drawn to it? Well, that's this next hype, and I should have got in it way back when, and I got distracted with so many other things, and sometimes I don't like too many things on my plate. I have a full-time, very demanding job that, you know, if I get into too many of these platforms, it becomes a real workload at night to try to fit it in. So, and do videos as well. So, I am jumping into it. I still have a great feeling about this one, and we'll see where it can go. And actually, before I jump over to that, let me just go collect my other earnings on my other hypes that are both still paying me, no issues. But like I mentioned earlier, I'm not sharing my link at this point. Okay, so I have an account balance of $12.79, it looks like. And $11.98 of that is Bitcoin. So we'll do that one first. Confirm. And that already hit the wallet if you heard that. Turned up my mic for the next one. Dogecoin, 80 cents. I can't remember if there's a minimum withdrawal on this one. 80 cents. Dogecoin. I asked for that, didn't I? I said, I doubt anyone uses Dogecoin anymore. Oh, okay, request that. Confirm. Okay. I suspect that will take... Oh, it's still sitting there. It's pending. The amount is probably too small, but that's interesting. I'll let you know if that comes through. Okay, it's like who's the miner that wants to pick that up? Okay, let's go over to EXWAY. Okay, here we are logged into EXWAY. I have a 1656 balance. So let's withdraw funds. $12 of that is Bitcoin, so I have enough to take that out. And I only have $4.56 of Ethereum. Minimum is $6, so I don't have quite enough to take that off, but that's fine. Do the $12 for now. And we'll just confirm that. And that was another quick one to the wallet, so that's great. Okay, last but definitely not least, what did I jump into? I'm sure some of you have already guessed. Let's get to it. Okay, so I jumped into Bitqualm. Like I said, I liked this one from the very beginning. I just didn't get around to actually depositing any money. Of course, I kicked the tires on it, but I still have a good feeling about it, so I'm going to take the chance. And I just threw in $100, but later on today, I will most likely throw in more because I want to make sure that I have enough every couple of hours to actually take off the platform. So the minimum deposit here works on Bitcoin amount, so 0.002 Bitcoin, and at the time of doing this video it's about $18. Now of course that's going to fluctuate with the price of Bitcoin, and also the daily interest on this is 5%, so similar to our 6%. But what I like about this one, even though it says forever, of course it might not be forever, but with this one I can break even in 20 days. I like that there's a lot of hype around it. I like that the number of membership number is going up steadily, and like I said, I just have a good feeling about it. So this one too pays hourly, so you could technically withdraw hourly if you had enough to withdraw. The minimum withdrawal amount is 0.0003 Bitcoin, so again it fluctuates, but about 275, and it's Bitcoin in, Bitcoin out, plus a few other currencies, and instant withdrawals just like the other risky hypes like eProfit Hub and EXWAY. And this started in February of 2020. Let's just go to their website. So at the time of recording this video, it's been running for 24 days. Yeah, and they have a user count of 2148. Total deposits way outweighs the total withdrawals, which is good. Very good. Of course, there's no guarantee, and of course, take note of the contact. Yeah, so looks good. So I don't have quite enough to take off the platform. As I mentioned, it has to be 0.0003, so I can't do a live withdrawal, but I will make sure I include that in my next video. So I'm excited about this new addition to my so-called jewelry box, portfolio, whatever you want to call it, and I look forward to seeing what it can do for me. Anyone who interested in wanting to join the journey along with me, make sure you check out the description box below the video. All my links that I feel comfortable sharing at this moment are below the video. And always double check before reinvesting in any platform below my latest video to see if the link's still there. If it's not, then I might not be having a good feeling about it, and you might want to reconsider reinvesting. Of course, totally up to you. We're all adults here and we can make our own decisions based on our own situations. So that's it for today, everyone. Have a blessed day, and until next time, hasta luego. Love you guys.